Delays in the counselling process offered by the Bangalore University has resulted in the post-graduation courses at the university to be delayed by over 3 months. Akhila Premchandran brings us this story.
First PG classes started on the 5th of October. The counselling got over only in the last week of September.
But they have to cover the portion as early as possible.
Students who got into the colleges under BU through management quota had a very long wait after their admission procedures got over.
Because we were not sure what's going to happen, when is it going to happen, so we didn't know if we could go for a job.
Registrar of Evaluation of Bangalore University said that the exams for the first semester will start by end of December or January first week. But he refused to come on camera.
Usually it happens towards end of January, so this year it may go to February.
As per an earlier notification from BU, the classes were supposed to start on 25th of September. Later, it was postponed. Classes finally started 10 days later.
There are some private universities which have completed almost like a semester, and we are lagging behind.
Truly enough, Christ University students have their end semester exams going on now.
My course started on June 15th and right now my exams are going on. It started on October 9th.
The entire year will get delayed due to the delay in the long-term counselling.
Meanwhile, some colleges like the Garden City College started their classes last month. The Bangalore University students could join them only on the 5th of October. Akhila Premchandran for IIJNM News.
Here is some good news for the Bangaloreans. The Bangalore Metro Rail Corporation Limited BMRCL announces to launch ticket vending machines TVM at the proposed metro stations, keeping in mind the heavy rush in these areas. Executive Engineer of BMRCL, Mr. S.M. Mahesh, says the total number of 31 TVMs will be installed in the first phase of the metro project, out of which 16 and 15 will be respectively installed in East-West corridor and North-South corridor. It acts just like kiosks and is easy to use. Now they can just get tokens with the help of the ticket vending machines by themselves.
It is mandatory for private security agencies in Bangalore to be licensed with the state government. In spite of this, these agencies in the city have no valid licenses so far. Sunit Shukla brings us this story.
Karnataka Security Services Association is a private body which represents the security agencies of the state.
Now the regulation, though it has been passed in 2005, the Karnataka government is starting to implement it from July 2009.
There are 600 agencies in Karnataka and more than 175 agencies are registered with KSSA. The DIG Internal Security Amrit Paul says only 20 applications have been received so far. Major T.S. Vora of Sentinel Securities says that no representative from security industry was included in the process of formulating this act, which is the reason for loopholes in the act.
It's but natural that the agencies which are smaller, which have just come up over a period of time without any, let's say, ethics, will probably have to look at either closing down or merging with themselves with somebody else.
ID card is
ID card is
Government has granted a period of 1 year for the private security agencies in Karnataka to get the licenses done. It's been 4 months and only 20 applications have been filed, but not even one license has been issued. 8 months more to go. This is Sunit Shukla in Gulbarga for IIJNM.
When we come back, disabled people have started opting for new job prospects and all the latest news from the weather. Keep watching BBN News.
Venkatesh Naik.
Akhila Premchandran.
This is Vedant Singhania.
This is Sabrina Chakraborty.
This is Sneha Menon.
This is Karthik Sharma.
This is Swati Nitresh.
This is Sunit Shukla in Gulbarga for IIJNM.
Cheap Chinese mobile phones with improper IMEI numbers will be out of service from November 2009. The Department of Telecommunication has warned customers against the usage of these mobile phones. The General Manager of BSNL Bangalore says that customers need to be educated about improper IMEI codes.
Thousands of disabled people in the city have started to explore job prospects, especially in the IT and BPO sector. Despite of the 3% reservations, disabled people are finding it hard to get jobs in the government quota. Mrinmoy Bhaumik has more on that.
Karnataka Government Disabled Employees Association says there are around 25,000 reserved jobs for the disabled. The Directorate of the Welfare for the Disabled or the State Commissioner even has no official data on the recruitment so far.
There are only 5,000 employees are recruited. Approximately 20,000 disabled persons has to be recruited as a backlog vacancies.
IT companies like Infosys, Oracle and Emphasis has each hired more than 100 disabled employees last year. APD, a city NGO, says due to the lack of opportunities in the government sector, more private companies are approaching.
Majority of the employment has happened in the private sector.
Vinda Infomedia, an IT company in city, has 100% workforce of disabled persons. Shankar, an employee of Vindhya, is 60% disabled. Trying hard to find a reserved government job, he had to approach private companies.
Sir, I tried to government job. I didn't get that job. Government job is not get very easily.
Most of these disabled persons don't even want to apply for the government jobs anymore. They want to be independent like others.
The IT companies in Bangalore has brought livelihoods to these thousands of disabled persons. With this new beginning, it seems that they don't have to be dependent on these reserved government jobs anymore. Mrinmay Bhaumik for IIJNM.
The Indian Standards Act of 1997 states that lifts should be replaced with doors that are imperforated. In spite of this ban, residential and office buildings across the city continue to use lifts with perforated doors. The Office of the Chief Electrical Inspectorate has not been able to enforce this ban till date.
The Karnataka Housing Board colony of Lingarajpuram is hotbed for potential diseases. Conditions unfit for human can continue to prevail in the area. Residents say that several appeals to civic authorities have proved futile. Stagnant water passing through gaps in the basement, dense foliage, lack of civic basic amenities like drinking water, electricity, improper drainage gaps and garbage dump beside the colony adds to the woes of the people living there.
Now for a quick look on the weather. The minimum temperature in Bangalore is 18 degrees. It will be partially cloudy and pleasant during the day. The minimum temperature in Karnataka is 11.5 degrees Celsius and the maximum temperature is 14.42 degrees Celsius. Partial cloud cover is expected.
This is all the update that we have for the news bulletin this hour. Stay tuned to BBN News.
Goodbye.
Venkatesh Naik.
Akhila Premachandra.
This is Viram Singhania.
This is Devilina Chakraborty.
Mrinmay Bhaumik.
This is Sneha Menon.
This is Karthik Sharma.
This is Swami Nitmay. Kalyani Kishar Krishna.
This is Navin. This is Sumit Shukla in Gulbarga for IIJNM. Circling your head.